Welcome to Miss.sheeena's world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Maybe he was a cheater. Maybe he was a liar. Maybe he made you feel insecure, made you question yourself all the time. However, here's the tea. Ladies, when a man comes into your life and tries to break you down, you get to decide what that energy turns into. I asked Magneta, a free chat GPT-like app for the ladies, how does a woman turn heartbreak into her glow-up season? Magneta said, heartbreak is life literally handing you a blank canvas to become the version of yourself that makes everybody wonder what changed. Like, dang, what happened to that girl? Like, what changed? Pain forces you to focus inward instead of pouring all your energy into him and everybody else. And that is where the magic happens. See, you can sit in the pain or you can use it as fuel. Every emotion you felt, the anger, the sadness, the confusion, that is raw power. And when a woman chooses to evolve instead of collapse, she becomes literally unstoppable, unbreakable. You take that energy and you put it into your body, your health, your confidence, your glow up. You boss up. You put it into your work, your business, your creativity, your purpose. You put it into your standards. You decide that you will never abandon yourself ever again. And baby, that is how you turn lemons into lemonade. You don't beg for closure. You don't chase explanations. You channel pain into purpose. The ultimate power move is not proving nothing to him. It's becoming so aligned, so successful, and so grounded that man could never even look your way again if y'all was in the same room. He could never have you again if he tried. Remember, some men are lessons and not a lifetime. And when you learn how to use their energy to rise, you will win every single time. So make sure you go download the Magneta app because it's time to turn that pain into power.
How I got over my breakup of 3 years while mourning my dad and then had the biggest glow up of my life and found a man who was 20 times better. I turned to God. Yes, I know this is not for everybody, but me, I was going through it. I hit rock bottom and God was that rock at the bottom. It was so much I couldn't bear it. I had to give it to God. Let all of my emotions out and then I took my ass to the gym. If I was gonna be sad, I might as well put all those emotions to good use. Started working on myself emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I wanted better, and how was I expecting to get better if I myself didn't become better? Lost 75 pounds in a year. Invested so much in my ex. I would bend over backwards for him. I took all that energy and I started investing in myself. Then I went celibate, started dating myself, taking myself out on dates. I would go to a restaurant and sit down, make myself enjoy my own company. I needed to learn how to love myself before I loved someone else. Learn the art of detachment. It doesn't matter if that man is your baby daddy, your husband, how long you've been together. Nothing in this life is promised. If it does not work out with this person, you need to be okay with yourself. You need to be happy and content with you. The sooner you learn that, the easier things will be. I upped my standards. I started going on dates with men who were better than my ex because I did not go through that heartbreak for nothing. Stopped lowering my standards just to make it work with a man. I'm healthier. I'm with a man who is 2 times taller, sexier, worships the ground that I walk on, is obsessed with me, very attentive, charismatic. My family loves him. This worked for me. I hope it works for you too.
I'm going to give you 5 ways to become hotter after a man fumbles you because we don't cry, we rebrand. Number 1, disappear and don't explain. That means no paragraphs, no just, I'm checking in. Confusion is literally cardio for men. Number 2, stay with me. Upgrade your routine like it is a revenge arc. That means gym, Pilates, hair appointments, new outfits. And just to be clear, we are not doing any of that for him. It's for the new version of yourself that's going to scare his ego. Number 3, become booked and busy on purpose. Suddenly, you're just always doing something. Trips, dinners, events. Nothing drives a man more crazy than him realizing the whole time you had other options. Number 4, this is a big one. Stop being emotionally available immediately. You're not being cold, you're being selective. You don't over-explain, you don't overreact. You let people meet you where they're at. Or not meet you at all. Alright, number 5, last but not least, this is a great one, this is my favorite one. Glow up so hard that it rewrites the entire story. Not the girl he fumbled, the one he still talks about. No. You are going to be considered the upgrade that he wasn't qualified to keep. Remember that. Men don't learn from conversations, they learn from loss. And I know you all have a bestie out there who needed to hear this as well, so make sure you send it to them.
Girl, that breakup is the best thing that's ever happened to you. And if you don't feel that way now, you need to start feeling that way. And you need to believe it with all of your heart and soul, okay? If someone broke up with you, this is man, woman, whatever, it doesn't matter, gender, doesn't matter. If someone broke up with you, okay, goodbye. Feel your feelings. I know it's the worst feeling in the world. It's one of the worst feelings you'll ever experience. But trust me, it gets better. And once you get over the hump, the first like few weeks where your nervous system is resetting, once you get through that, come on. It is time to step into your highest timeline. That person did you a favor, right? They're not in your life for a reason, because the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, universal energy, decided that they could see this person was not for you. There's something better. There's something better for you. Maybe you need to step into your career and you need to focus on that for a bit. Maybe you need to focus on your friends. Maybe you need to focus on your health. Whatever it is, focus on you, live your best life, and act like that's the best thing that ever happened to you. 6 months to a year from your breakup, you're going to look back and be like, that is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I don't care if you believe it now, you will believe it if you tell yourself that is the best thing that's ever happened to you. We need to transmute our pain into purpose. That happened for a reason. Make it a good one. Make it the best reason. Make it your highest self, your best self. Step into all the things that you've ever wanted to do. Do it, because now you have time. Now you don't have that energy that you're expending on somebody else. Focus it inward. Like, I cannot tell you, I had a breakup 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And I was down bad, and he treated me like absolute garbage. And I put up with it. And now I'm just like, no, honey, I look like a different person 2 months out. Like, I was down bad a few weeks ago, but I'm in the gym. I'm eating right. I'm doing my skincare. I'm taking care of me. I'm working on my career. I am the happiest I've been in a long time, honestly. So, and I decided after the first couple weeks, after my nervous system started to reset and I did the right things and I ate right and I hydrated and I felt my feelings, I decided that's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's a choice, babe. It's a choice. Let this be your highest timeline. All right.
Want to know how people that broke your heart sleep? Good as fuck. That person that destroyed you, that hurt you, that did you wrong, that betrayed you, guess what? They are moving on with their life. It's easy for people to make a mess and walk away, because they ain't got to clean that shit up. Here you are, though. You the one that got to put your heart back together. You the one that got to heal. You the one that got to go to therapy. You the one that got to have questions about your worth. Why didn't this person see my value? And I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that ain't thinking about you no more. So instead of thinking about them, think about you. How many times you gonna make your breakup that much worse, your healing that much harder, because you are making it about that person that's sleeping good at night? Or you trying to be the karma police, and every time you check that person's page and they smiling and shit, or they moved on and found a new girlfriend or boyfriend, now you destroyed because you think they should be hurting. Guess what? God got that. God gonna make it right. That's his battle. But too often after a breakup, you be trying to make it your battle. So what you do is you take your attention off your healing and now put it on them suffering. Every moment you pour into hoping that person get their karma, you are taking it out of making sure that you heal. What I'm saying is, boo, what good is it to be worried about whether this man that hurt you is happy when you not? And if you were truly happy, would you give a what the he was doing? At some point, you gotta pick you. You gotta choose you. You gotta love you. Instead of always progress watching your ex. Say it with me. That nigga.
The best way to shit on a man that has disrespected you or anyone in general is to become unrecognizable by summer. Starting with step 1, you need to figure out who are you becoming before summer. Before your summer, I need you to get really clear on who you're becoming, because once you identify that woman, your habits will start to match that. Ask yourself, how does she look? How does she dress?
How does she act? How does she move? What does her routines look like? Does she wake up early? Is she going to the gym? Is she disciplined? Does she have standards? Is she entertaining confusion? Is she ignoring the red flags? Then we need to figure out, what is the aesthetic going to give? Are we giving summertime baddie? Are we giving soft girl summer? Are we doing sexy chic? Are we into our classy girl summertime era? A glow up is not just physical, it is identity, and confidence starts with self-concept. We are that girl, but what does that girl even look like?